Good morning everyone, it's Yvonne here to do the What's Cracking reading. I just want to let you know I'm trialling a new microphone system. Thanks Paul. I've got the attachment on. I've got a U-Butte microphone. Now I figure if this doesn't work, then it is definitely YouTube. It's got nothing to do with me. The videos come up beautiful on my system, beautiful. I play them on YouTube. I have no problem at all. They're loud. It's somewhere between me uploading them and YouTube putting them forward. I hear a lot of readers say the same thing, so I'm not really sure whether people are just pulling our legs, wagging our tails or what, but we're going to try a new one. If this one doesn't work, I'm out of here. This one doesn't work. I don't know where to go next. I can do readings on my computer, but then you don't get to see the cards, and I know people say no, they want to see the cards. So I guess at the end of the day, I'm not going to keep, a lot of people happy. So we'll see how we go with this. For those of you who say to me you don't have any problem with sound, please be aware that now I have the microphone going, it's very possible you may get very, very loud card shuffles. Now, if you'll be ready here, I'm just about to do a shuffle because it may pick up on those a lot better. All right, let's get into your What's Cracking reading. Any information you need about me is below. If you're after a personal reading, I do offer personal readings. All of the instructions are below, or you can go to my website at www.theaussiegoddess.com. If you're unsure, happy for you to email me. If it's in regards to life coaching, I set up a few new people this week. I'm so loving doing that. It's a real passion for me. If you're interested in life coaching, I'm currently offering the 6 sessions at half price till Christmas. Please get in touch with me and maybe give me a little bit of an idea of what you want to work through, and I can let you know whether we can work on that. Going live on YouTube Wednesdays. Every second week we're doing a super chat, which means you get to ask questions for a small donation. And every Friday on Instagram, I do live card pulls. With my Facebook, if you want to whip over to the Aussie Goddess and like the page, I do free readings, mini reads on the 12th of December. You have to like my page to be eligible. All right, let's get into this. Oh, all right, I'm going to use the Gilded Tarot Royale for your reading today. All right, so we have the Five of Cups coming through. Now, the Five of Cups is a card that it is a pretty sort of, a bit of a sad card, really. It does talk about being regretful about missing an opportunity and looking back at missing the opportunity rather than seeing new opportunities in front of you. It's very much a card of sort of being immersed in your past rather than invested in your future. This person, if they turned around, would see that there is love in their future, but they're so focused on what they've left behind. So it is a very sort of sad card. Now, Two of Wands coming through, so this is really nice because it's saying to me that there is a new path here, and possibly the path of love. And you are being given an opportunity here to move forward. But whether you take that opportunity or not is entirely up to you, because some people would choose to stay with the tried and true. So it's a new opportunity, but it's up to you whether you move forward. Holy dooly. So there is a lot of abundance if you choose to take this way. Now, I always say to people, you can't make a wrong choice. If you choose to stay where you are, that's a choice you're making, and no choice is a choice. But if you choose to follow your intuition and your heart here and choose to follow the path of love, then there is a lot of abundance in this direction for you. So we have the Judgment card coming through. Now, the Judgment card talks about rebirth. It talks about you've finished the phase of the tarot, you're about to close off a cycle, and you're being given an opportunity to go around again. So for some of you, this may be an opportunity to go after what you lost in the past. But you've got to let go of the past and take the new path for this to come in. Now, what does that mean? Because it doesn't mean just sort of walking in a different direction. This means choosing to let go of your past so that you can walk in this new direction, have abundance, and actually get back what you lost in the past. But you've got to choose to let go first. This idea of letting go is very difficult for people. I don't know why we feel this need to control what we've lost. It's something to do with not being accepting of death. And understanding death is transition. It's not final. It's never final. It's transition into something new. So there's sort of this energy of not trusting what the universe is showing you here in terms of letting go of something to bring in something new. Now you need to listen to that, because that's what they're saying to me. People aren't listening. They're still sitting sadly waiting for the past to come back. But it won't come back until you've let go of it. And maybe it won't come back for everybody, but it will give you a new opportunity. And we have the Four of Cups sitting here just behind that with the Two of Pentacles. Well, this is quite interesting. So there's some sort of love offer coming through for you here. And it may be in regards to the past love. But for some unknown reason, you're not accepting this. You're looking for balance here, big time. So it's really strange energy here. Okay, all right. There is love here. There is love in your future, no doubt about it, with the Ace of Cups. But there seems to be this energy of getting yourself into a place first. So this isn't about you just choosing to move forward. It's about you choosing to move forward and letting go of the past, but also understanding that letting go of the past may mean some difference in the way you think about things or the way that you are processing information here. So you may be letting go of the past in terms of a relationship or in terms of a person, but it's deeper than that. So dig deeper. There's something here you've got to bring into balance. All right, let me just fill that out for a moment. So there's an energy here that some of you are still clinging to some sort of past, but I don't think it's got to do with the past itself. It's got to do with your way of thinking. So if you're stuck in the energy of the past, the situation isn't so much the problem, it's the way you think about the situation. So there's this energy of needing to change the way you think about it. And it may be something that's deep within you. It may be some need to control. It may be some need to hang on. It may be some need, as I said, to let something go and not trust in the process of transformation. Whatever this is for you, it goes deeper than just being able to manifest what you want. What you're doing is you're letting go of what you don't want. So there's some energy here around wanting to control, not wanting to release, perhaps feeling somewhere deep inside that if you release this, it's lost to you. But that's where it sits. You need to bring yourself back into balance. You need to understand that this is for your greater good. You need to understand they're trying to say to you, you need to release the energy, not the situation. All right, beautiful. You need to release the energy. All right, so we have the High Priestess here. Oh, okay. All right, I've got it now. I love it when I have those moments. What they're saying here is you're not trusting the process, right? You're not trusting. You're hanging on to the human thing, which is the object itself. So you're hanging on to the memory. You're hanging on to the energy of the situation. And the reason it's not moving forward is because you've got to let go of that and trust. You've got to trust your intuition. So a lot of us hang on to things and we don't want to let them go. That's human. That's the human part of us, clinging to something we don't want to let go. What the universe is saying here is you're saying you don't trust us by hanging on to that. You don't believe that you can have what you want. You don't believe it is there for you. So you're hanging on to something, thinking if you hang on to it tightly, it won't go anywhere. But it has. But if you trust us and you trust your intuition, this will be returned to you. But you've got to trust. So there you go. Now I see it. All right, let's see how we go here. All right, so we have here the Four of Pentacles. Wow, couldn't that come out? Look at this. Okay, beautiful. They're giving you the whole story here. Knight of Swords coming through. You need to trust your intuition. If I'd have pulled another couple of cards, that'd have been fine. You're hanging on to something here that you need to let go of. All right, you've got to somehow or another understand this truth here. You've got to sort of forge forward, let go of what's behind you and go forward to the truth. You've got to see things from this higher perspective. This truth is all that matters here. And if you feel it in your intuition, in your heart, you will understand that the universe is providing for you what is right for you. But if you're hanging on to the past, it's like you have this energetic cord sitting between your past and your back, and it's holding on to you. And it's holding you back. It's not just holding you back from that one thing, though. It's holding you back from everything you're trying to manifest, because this person can't go forward into their truth if they're caught with this cord. So what they're saying here is you need to let go. You need to release this energy. You need to put down the burden of the past and start a new cycle. Now, if you're prepared to do that and trust your intuition, here, if you're ready to trust your intuition and trust that the universe is about to provide you with everything you need, and look, when I look at this card, have a look at how I just explained the Knight. Do you see the energetic cord? It's like she's releasing from that cord now and moving towards her intuition here. There's some sort of cycle you need to close out here. And this cycle is something to do with holding on to the unknown and not allowing. So it's sort of like you're hanging on to an energy that doesn't really exist. You're hanging on to this past energy that is not serving you here. And they're saying by letting go of this energy, it will propel you forward. Trust us. We've got your back. And that's what they're talking about when they're saying they've got your back. Let your back go from the past here and move forward. That deserves a hooly-dooly. All right, so we have the Eight of Swords coming through with the Three of Wands. Oh, I love this. Look at this. Oh my goodness. This is just stunning. If you let go of your fear, this is fear. This is fear of hanging on and not letting go. Somehow you fear that in letting this go, it is lost to you. It's not real. It's an illusion. What you're fearing here is your own insecurities coming through. You know this, but you're not seeing it. And here it is. It's about to come to you here with the Three of Wands. You've manifested this. And it's going to bring you great joy and happiness. But you've got to let this energy go, because as long as you're in this energy, you're trapped in your past. It couldn't be clearer. Look at it. Take it in. It couldn't be clearer. Some energy here is holding you back. Some sort of belief. It may be belief that you can't have what you want. It may be belief that if you hang on to it, then somehow it will come back to you. But the universe is saying it's actually the opposite. By releasing your fears, you're able to manifest this beautiful energy here with the Sun. Okay. For some of you, it is a Leo, Sag, or Aries, or someone who has the attributes of the Leo, Sag, or Aries. But I also believe here this is about you taking back your power. Have a look at this person. Standing in your truth, holding on to the power that you claim for yourself because it was already yours. This person's ready to take charge here. Whether that's another person or whether it's yourself, ready to take charge. And then we have the Wish card. could that not be any more beautiful? You know me, I have this fabulous imagination, and every time I look at the cards, I think, I wonder if the person was thinking about that when they're putting the cards together. For all you oldies like me, my parents used to watch Bonanza, and this guy reminds me of the guy in Bonanza, which is Little Joe. I don't know why, but every time I see it, it reminds me of him. Long gone, of course. All right, so there's a wish coming true here. All right, so now I have to double check why they've done this again. But I feel like this is letting go of past pain. I feel like that's actually, I've got to say, as much as I dislike the Three of Swords, I look at this and I think, how stunning is that card? I think it's letting go of past pain. I think it should be like that. So I'm going to put it upside down until I double check what we've got here. Some of you are locked in a past way of thinking. And because you're looking back at the past all the time, you're not seeing what's in front of you. There is a new pathway opening. I want to do the da-da when I see the light coming through. There is abundance here for you. There is some sort of rebirth. Whether this is a rebirth in you or whether it's a rebirth of a past situation, I guess either way is good for you. But there is something here that needs to be brought into balance because you're not ready to take this offer. You know that there's work to be done here. And there is definitely this feeling of knowing that something is on the other side here. Eye on the prize. But you are stuck. Needing to do some work. Needing to learn how to release. Needing to understand your personal patterning. Needing to see the cycles. And it's beautiful because I think people are seeing that now. And as much as we're all in different stages on our journey, I'm quite surprised at how people are starting to understand their own patterns of behaviour. Whether young or old, we're all starting to see them now. We're all starting to see them like they're little pages in a book. So I'm looking at my t-shirt thinking, I hope nobody's offended by my t-shirt. It's a Little Red Riding Hood, right? I've got two wolves. Which wolf will you choose? Isn't that the saying? All right, let's see why this Three of Swords is here, please. Because I have a feeling it's trying to tell us that by doing this process, we can let go of past pain. Maybe some of you have been asking how you can free your heart up, how you can open your heart again. And it's by letting go of your past pain, the stuff you're hanging on to. So I feel like that's strongly what's coming through here. All right, to clarify, I have rebirth, abundance, and moving away from it. All right, so I definitely think this should have been in the reverse. So the universe is saying there is a chance to birth yourself again. There is a chance to see things differently, do things differently, let go of the cycles, let go of the patterns, and move into a new time. Because doing this will bring in this abundance that you've been waiting for, whether this is love, whether this is money, whatever you're trying to manifest here, you've got an opportunity to do that. But in order to do that, you've got to move away. Take your lessons with you. Understand there were lessons here. Understand that you had something to learn. But going with it now. Don't stay in the lessons like that Eight of Swords energy. Don't get stuck in this. Move away from it. Now the difference between here, look, 6 and 8 is the Two of Swords. You have a choice here to move away from this. Make the choice. All right, let's get an oracle card. What oracle card do we want to read? All right. Oh, okay. Going to go with the Starseed Oracle. Oh, and that's the one. Earth School. There you go. Lessons. Lessons to be learned. That's what you're here for. You've got to learn the lessons to be able to move forward. Understand that. Okay, this is life lessons, soul growth, study and higher learning. Planet Earth is a great initiation for the soul, and life lessons are the curriculum for which we enroll. These aren't one-time lessons, but themes we choose to circle around, deepening our experience of them as we make our way through the spiral of life. Life lessons aren't only about getting it right, they're also about getting it wrong. Remember that Earth is a planet of polarity, helps with this understanding. Each year the study deepens more and more. If you pull this card while you're going through a difficult time, you're being prompted to remember that your soul came here to learn and grow. Try not to look at difficult times as getting it wrong. Instead, see them as opportunities for soul growth. If you can find a way to grow and soften your heart through the highs and lows, your soul is most definitely growing, which is the whole point. This is the softening of the heart. Pulling this card can also mean that you're being called to embark on a new area of study or growth. This could be through structured learning, such as university, school, or a training course. If you're having difficulties in a relationship, you're being reminded that these opportunities are for soul growth. After all, relationships are known as the number one way that we grow as souls while we're here on Earth. So pretty much what I've been saying to you. So by letting go, you are learning, and by learning, you are opening yourself up or softening your heart. I'll leave you with that. Have a great day.